Welcome everyone to the L7C Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. You already know the intro. Let's just hop into the games. We go rock, they go paper. Still rocking the Red Eyes Buster deck. Deck's a lot of fun. Actually has a lot of power, a lot of lockdown. It can completely lock a player out of the game if you get the signature Buster Blader lock combo. If you're not hip to that, you might see it in this video. So, this guy summoned some cards. I'm like, what the heck? His name's Joe Guy. I'm looking over his second coin toss. It's like if a coin is tossed, I'm like, okay, so is he playing like some coin decks? I do Dragon Shrine, and then I'm waiting for him to see. He activates another coin trap card. So I'm like, alright, so I dump Red Eyes Black Dragon. And since I dumped a normal monster, I can send another dragon. So I'm looking to see what I want to send next. And we're looking through. We're like, all right, we'll send the Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. Then we do his effect to special summon him to the field since we control no monsters on the field. Then we summon the Buster Whelp. Buster Whelp is a one-turn lock combo because we get to search out this trap, prolong to the Destruction Sword. It's a you're gonna see it. So we set that. We do not set Destruction Sword's memory. The thing is with that, I actually can't get over that card right now. And I'm looking at all his coin toss cards, and I'm like, okay, end phase. We're very interested to see how this coin flipping deck we're playing from Joe Guy operates. So then we're waiting to see what he's going to do next. He summons the Gambler. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is playing a real coin flip deck. Like, it's all coins. Ask if I want to activate. I activate this trap. Watch. This is how it goes. You send a Destruction Sword card. You send a Buster Blader, right? Then you activate the Destruction Sword's memory you sent to the grave. And it's all in one chain. So first you'll get the fusion. You banish a dragon and Buster Blader. So then you get the fusion. Then, since we played that trap there, the prolong, we get the Synchro Monster. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that is the lock. People don't know with the Buster Blader Fusion Monster, if your opponent controls dragon monsters, they can't activate their effects and they have to be put in defense. You're looking at their field, they're like, those aren't dragons, they're warriors. Well, the Synchro actually turns all my opponent's monsters into dragons. So that's the 2-card lock that can lock a lot of decks out, and people don't know how to get out of that without monster removal with like spells and traps. Because in this day and age, a lot of people rely on their monster effects to get them out of situations. But you can't use your monster effects right now. Then I keep going. I do the Protector Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman, the Link Monster, ask if I want to activate its effect. I'm like, yep. So I'm going to dump. Who are we dumping here? We're just like, what are we dumping? We dump the the tuner monster that locks opponents out of extra deck, but we actually don't do that lock. Then we do Monster Reborn. We actually do it to bring back Buster Blader. And then we actually synchro into another Buster Dragon. The reason being my first Buster Dragon would be leaving at the end of this turn. Then the lock would be dead. So I just wanted to make it properly so the lock is still alive. And there's really nothing he can do because he can't activate monster effects. And he gets put in defense mode as soon as his monster is summoned. And my Buster Destruction Swordman, the fusion, does piercing. Look right here. We're going to attack. That's 2,600 piercing. Then we attack again. And then we just end turn. Because there's like, if you don't have monster removal, if you don't have spell or trap cards that can remove monsters, you're not getting out of this. So we're waiting to see what he does. He sets a card, so I'm like, okay. Then he summons that Samurai again. See, it instantly gets shifted to defense mode. Because, yeah. And then we do, because of the fusion, then we do the Buster Dragon. We do it. We get that Whelp, equip it. Now he's locked out of his extra deck. So any chance he has of winning is completely locked out. This is what I'm talking about with Buster Bladers, man. They have the ability, if they can go first and get this board, they can lock out all those meta decks. Because what can you do? And he quits. He realizes it. The lock is too strong.